Krishna. Welcome again for another chapter of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is an ASMR video in which I just read the Krishna book and add my own comments. In the last one, I spoke about the rather grim experience I've had. But let us not forget that it was also about Krishna being dyed by his mother's love to a grinding mortar. Krishna's God. He got cut by his mom, tied to a grinding mortar because he was naughty, and now he has naughty time. Now, question is, what did he do afterward that was so naughty that we celebrate this pastime worldwide? So, chapter 10, the deliverance of Nalakuvara and Manigriva. The story of the cursing of Nalakuvara and Manigriva and their deliverance by Krishna under the all-blissful desire of the great sage Narada is here described. The two great demigods, Nalakuvara and Manigriva, were the son of the treasure of the demigod Kuvera, or for those who knows Mahavana Buddhism. Um, well, he is okay. What's the Bishamonten? Yes, so Kuvera is Bishamonten, who was a great devotee of Lord Shiva. By the grace of Lord Shiva, Kuvera's material opulence had no limit. As a rich man's sons often become addicted to wine and women. I mean, just look into gossip rag. So these two sons of Kureva were also addicted to wine and sex. So no, that's not new. That's not new at all. We just know. We just have better means of communication and spying today. And, being shameless is cool, I guess. Once, these two demigods, desiring to enjoy, entered the garden of Lord Shiva in the province of Kailash, on the bank of the Mandakini Ganges. And there they drank much and engaged in hearing the sweet singing of beautiful women who accompanied them in a garden of fragrant flowers. In an intoxicated condition, the two demigods entered the water of the Ganges, which was filled with lotus flowers, and there they began to enjoy the company of the young girls, exactly as a male elephant enjoys a female elephant within the water. While they were thus engaging themselves in the water, all of a sudden, Narada, the great sage, happened to pass that way. He could understand that the demigods, Nalakuvara and Manigriva, were too much intoxicated and could not even see that he was passing. The young girls, however, were not much intoxicated as the demigods, as they once became ashamed of being naked before the great sage, Narada. They began to cover themselves with all haste. The two demigods, son of Kuvera, were so much intoxicated. Yes, they were so drunk they did not notice of Sage, that they could not appreciate the presence of Sage Narada, and therefore did not cover their bodies. On seeing the two demigods so degraded by intoxication, Narada desired their welfare, and therefore exhibited his causeless mercy upon them by cursing them. Because the great sage was compassionate upon them, he wanted to finish their false enjoyment of intoxication in association with young girls, and wanted them to see Lord Krishna face to face. He conceived of cursing them as follows. He said that the attraction for material enjoyment is due to an increase in the amount of passion. A person in the material world, when favored by the material opulence of riches, generally becomes addicted to three things: intoxication, sex, and gambling. Prove me wrong in the comment section. Prove me wrong, I dare you. Prove Prabhupada wrong, I dare you. You can prove me wrong as you like, but you can never prove Prabhupada wrong. Materially opulent men, being puffed up with accumulation of wealth, also become so merciless that they indulge in killing animals by opening slaughterhouses or hunting. Anything that they themselves will never die. Such foolish foolish person, forgetting the laws of nature, becomes overly infatuated with the body. They forget that the mature body, even though very much advanced in civilization, up to the position of the demigod, will finally turn into ashes or stool. Ashes is better, takes less time, bit messy, both are messy, and while one is living, whatever the external condition of body may be, within there is only stool, urine, and various kinds of worms. Thus, being engaged in jealousy and violence to other bodies, materialists cannot understand the ultimate goal of life, and without knowing the goal of life, they generally glide down to a hellish condition in their next life. Such foolish persons commit all kinds of sinful activities on account of the temporary body, and they are even unable to consider whether the body actually belonged to them. Generally, it is said that the body belonged to the person who feed it. One might therefore consider whether the body belonged to one personally or to the master to whom one rendered service. The master of slaves claimed full right to the bodies of the slaves because the master feed the slaves. It may also be questioned whether the body belonged to the father, who is the seed-giving master of the body, or to the mother, who develops the child's body in her womb. Foolish persons are engaged in committing all sorts of sin to the misconception of identifying with the mature body with the self. Identifying the mature body with the self, but one should be intelligent enough to understand to whom the body belongs. Yes, it's a long chapter, this one. Yeah. Delightfully long chapter. Foolish persons indulge in killing animals to maintain the body, but he does not consider whether the body belonged to him, or to his father or mother, or maternal grandfather. Sometimes a father gives his daughter in charity to a person, with a view of getting back the daughter's child as a son. The body may also belong to a stronger man who forces it to work for him. Sometimes a slave's body is sold to a master, and from that day the body belonged to the master. At the end of life, the body belongs to the fire, because the body is given to the fire and burned to ashes, or the body is thrown into the street to be eaten by the dogs and the vultures. Before committing all kinds of sins to maintain the body, one should understand to whom the body belongs. Ultimately, it is concluded that the body is a product of material nature, and at the end it merged into material nature. Therefore, the conclusion should be that the body belongs to the material nature. One should not wrongly think that the body belonged to him. To maintain a false possession, why should one indulge in killing? Why should... Sorry, I just... I thought those boys a weird person, but I guess that's the mom and her daughter having fun in the park, and the other side was straight. Okay, to maintain a false possession, why should one indulge in killing? Why should one kill innocent animals to maintain the body? When a man is infatuated with false prestige of opulence, he does not care for any moral instruction, but indulges in wine, woman, and animal killing. In such circumstances, a poverty-stricken man is often better situated, because a poor man thinks of himself in relation to other bodies. Well, it depends on the poor person, but yes, usually with poor persons who are not drunk or, intoxicated to hell and back, there is usually a beautiful sense of community. I mean, I am poor. Almost people I know, they don't have much. So yeah, we have each other, and we can do some pretty amazing things together, which is good. Whereas if you're moderately poor and that you're sober, you're just kinder to other people. Therefore, the great sage Narada considered that because the demigod Nalakuvara and Manigriva were so infatuated by false prestige, they should be put into a condition of life devoid of opulence. A person who has a pinprick in his body does not wish other to be pricked by a pin. A considerate man in the life of poverty does not wish others to be put into that condition. Generally, it is seen that one who has risen from poverty-stricken life and becomes wealthy creates some charitable institution at the end of his life so that other poverty-stricken men might be benefited. That is, if they don't just blow all of their earning, all of their wealth up, sex, drugs, and meat eating, which they usually do. In short, a compassionate poor man may consider others' pain and pleasure with empathy. A poor man is seldom puffed up with false pride, and he may be free from all kind of infatuation. He may remain satisfied by whatever he gets for his maintenance by the grace of the Lord. To remain in this poverty-stricken condition is a kind of austerity. According to Vedic culture, therefore, the Brahmanas, as a matter of routine, keep themselves in a poverty-stricken condition to save themselves from the false prestige of material opulence. I can understand that, because if I were to be rich like right now, I would have no idea what to do with all this money. Instead, storing it somewhere for when I'm dying. Because I live in Canada, I have free healthcare. So, no matter what will happen, sure, our public healthcare system is not the greatest, but at least it's free and we have it. Yeah, no, I'm satisfied to be considered a poor woman because honestly, right now, Krishna provided everything I needed and even some extras I desired. He didn't have to, but he did. Anyway, false prestige to advancement of material prosperity is a great impediment for spiritual emancipation. A poverty-stricken man cannot become naturally fat by eating more and more, and on account of not being able to eat more than he requires, his senses are not very turbulent. When his senses are not very turbulent, he cannot become violent, which, yeah, those who lived a long time in the street, they just take it every day by every day, and they know not to waste time just fighting up someone if they can't help it. That's how the smart one lives a long time. Another advantage of poverty is that a saintly person can easily enter a poor man's house, and thus the poor man can take advantage of the saintly person's association. A very opulent man does not allow anyone to enter his house. Therefore, the saintly person cannot enter. According to the Vedic system, a saintly person takes the position of a mendicant, so that on the plea of begging something from the householder, he can enter any house. With the plea for begging something from the householder, he can enter any house. The householder, who has usually forgotten everything about spiritual advancement because he is busy maintaining family affairs, can be benefited by the association of a saintly person. There is a great chance for the poor man to become liberated through association with a saint. Of what use are persons who are puffed up with material opulence and prestige if they are bereft of the association of saintly persons and devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead? The great sage Narada thereafter thought it was his duty to put those demigods into a condition where they could not be falsely proud of their material opulence and prestige. Narada was compassionate and wanted to save them from their fallen life. They were in the mode of darkness, and therefore unable to control their senses. They were addicted to sex life. It was the duty of a saintly person like Narada to save them from the abominable condition in animal life. By the way, if you want to understand is naked. But Kuvera was the treasure of the demigod, a very responsible man, and Nalakuvara and Manigriva were two of his sons, and yet they became so animalistic and irresponsible that they could not understand due to intoxication that they were naked. To cover the lower part of the body is a principle of human civilization, and when men or women forget this principle, they become no better than animal. Shot fires Prabhupada 1, materialist 0. Narada therefore thought that the best punishment for them was to make them immovable living entities or trees. Trees are, by nature's law, immovable. Although trees are covered by the mold of ignorance, they cannot do harm, except for this one tree in Florida that's a very bad apple. The great sage Narada thought it fitting that, although the brothers could be punished to become trees, by his mercy he would continue to keep their memories and be able to know why they were being punished. After changing the body, a living entity generally forgets his previous life. But in special case, by the grace of the Lord, as with Nalakuvara and Manigriva, one can remember. Sage Narada therefore contemplated that the two demigods should remain for 100 years in the time of the demigods in a form of trees. So 1,000 years becomes, I believe, 10,000 years. Anyway, when we say time of the demigods, it is usually twice to more than what it says, because a demigod lives in higher planetary system, and time expansion is a thing, guys. After this, the great sage Narada returned to his abode, known as Narayanashram, and the two demigods turned into trees, known as Twin Arjuna tree. The two demigods were favored by the causeless mercy of Narada, and given a chance to grow in Narada's courtyard and see Lord Krishna face to face. Although child Krishna was bound up to the wooden border, he began to proceed toward the twin trees in order to fulfill the prophecy of his great devotee Narada. Lord Krishna knew that Narada was his great devotee, and that the trees standing before him as twin Arjuna trees were actually the son of Kuvera. I must now fulfill the words of my great devotee, Krishna, he thought. Then he proceeded through the passage between the two trees. Although he was able to pass through the passage, the large wooden mortar stuck horizontally between the tree. Taking advantage of this, with great strength, Lord Krishna began to pull the rope, which was tied to the mortar. As soon as he pulled the two trees, with all the branches and limbs, it fell down with a great sound. Out of the broken, fallen trees came two great personalities, shining like blazing fire. All sides became illuminated and beautiful by their presence. The two purified personalities immediately came before Lord Krishna and bowed down to offer their respect and prayers in the following words. Dear Lord Krishna, you are the original personality of Godhead, master of all mystic powers. Learned Brahmanas know very well that this cosmic manifestation is an example of your potencies, which are sometimes manifested and sometimes unmanifested. You are the original provider of life, body, and senses of all living entities. You are the eternal God, Lord Vishnu, who is all-pervading, the imperishable controller of everything, and you are eternal time. You are the original source of the cosmic manifestation, which is acting under the spell of the three modes of material nature: goodness, passion, and ignorance. You are living as a super soul in all the multiforms of living entities, and you know very well what is going on within the bodies and the mind. Therefore, you are the supreme director of all activities of all living entities. But although you are in the midst of everything which is under the spell of which existed before the creation. Therefore, you will call the supreme transcendence. Let us offer a respectful obeisance unto you, unto the Lord's feet of you, Lord Vasudev, the supreme Brahman, who are always glorified by your personal, eternal potency. In this material you make yourself known only by your different incarnation. Although you assume different types of bodies, these bodies are not part of the material creation. They are always full of transcendental potencies of unlimited opulence, strength, beauty, faith, wisdom, and renunciation. In a material existence, there is a difference between the body and the owner of the body. Remember, we're not the body, we are spirit soul. But because you appear as your original spiritual body, there is no such difference for you. When you appear, your uncommon activities indicate that you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Such uncommon activities are not possible for anyone in the material existence. You, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, cause the birth and death, as well as the liberation of the living entities, and you are full of all plenary expansion. You can bestow on everyone all kind of benediction. O Lord, O source of all auspiciousness and goodness, we offer a respectful obeisances unto you. You are the all-pervading Supreme Personality of Godhead, the supreme source of peace, and the Supreme Personality of the dynasty of King Yadu. O Lord, our Father, known as Kuvera, the demigod, is your servant. Similarly, the great sage Narada is also your servitor, and only by their grace have we been able to see you personally. We therefore pray that we may always be engaged in your transcendental loving service by speaking only about your glories and hearing about your transcendental activities. May our hands and other limbs be engaged in your service, and our mind always be concentrated at your lotus feet, and our head always bowed down before the all-pervading universal form of your lordship. When the demigod Nalakuvara and Manigriva finished their prayers, the child of Krishna, the master of the proprietor of Gokula, bowed to the wooden grinding mortar by the robe of Yashoda, smiled and said, "It was already known to me that my great devotee Narada Muni had shown his causeless mercy by saving you from the abominable condition of pride due to possessing an extraordinary beauty and opulence in a family of demigods. He has saved you from gliding down to the lowest condition of hellish life. All these facts are already known to me. You are very fortunate because not only were you cursed by him, but you had the great opportunity to see him. If someone is able by chance to see face to face a great saintly person like Narada, who is always serene and merciful to everyone, then immediately that conditioned soul becomes liberated. This is exactly like being situated in the full light of the sun. There cannot be any visionary impediment. Therefore, O Nalakuvara and Manigriva, your lives have now become successful because you have developed ecstatic love for me. This is your last birth within the material existence. Now you can go back to your father's residence in the heavenly planet, and by remaining in the attitude of devotional service, you will be liberated in this very life." After this, the demigod circumambulated the Lord many times and bowed down before him again and again, and as they left, the Lord remained bound up with the rope onto the grinding mortar. Basically, the only person who managed to free Krishna is Mother Yashoda, well actually Nanda Baba. Anyway, the sense of Bhaktivedanta purport of the Canto of Krishna, the Deliverance of Nalakuvara and Manigriva. Okay, that's it for tonight. Sleep well and chant Hare Krishna. Hare Bol, Hare Krishna.